That this government, the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is taking so many steps in the right direction. Government policies deliberately put in place to better the lives of an average Nigerian. And somehow, people are getting some people are getting a different impression of the intention of government for putting in place those policies. So it is, and there is an agency of government called National Orientation Agency. If you go and check the act establishing that agency, was established in 1993. The responsibilities of the agency include bringing awareness to the people, making the people to be aware of what the government is doing. Are you aware of the fact that there are so many government policies, there are so many government programs that can benefit you, but that you are not aware those policies are there? For example, the one that is contemporary, the NEL fund, the student loans, that is a baby of this administration. It's unprecedented. People talked about it for some time, and a lot of people took advantage of it, but a large section of society also is not aware of it. A lot of things people talk about, if you tune TV, what you get to hear is policy, fuel price hike, exchange rate, something, all those. It is because they are necessary. This government is being blamed for problems it did not create. And somebody, an agency of government, has to let people know, so that when they know that at the end of the day, these things are meant to better their lives in the long run, then they will understand and support the government. Even Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I can remember maybe more than twice, but I can remember at least 2 times. I can remember vividly that he came on TV to tell Nigerians that he can feel their pain, that he is not saying things are not difficult, but we have to do so. We have to do what we are doing right now so that tomorrow can be better. So a lot of there needs to be a lot of reorientation. Another thing is, a lot of people don't even watch TV these days. A lot of people don't even watch TV. So how do they get to know what is going on? It's part of the National Orientation Agency has offices in all the 36 states and the 774 local governments in Nigeria. It is built, established as a grassroots organization. We have to bring information down to the people. Many people, when they switch on their TV, it's a different thing entirely they are watching. Government cannot control what people should watch, so I cannot blame them. People will watch what interests them with their own time on TV. But how do they get to know what the government is doing? This government is doing so well. One thing I am sure of, I know President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I know him. I know he has very good intentions. I know he has come to work so that he could write his name in gold. And therefore, people need to be patient with his government. I'm talking as a politician. I'm not a civil rights activist. I'm not a public commentator. I'm talking as a member of APC. I'm talking as a member of the House of Representatives elected on the platform of APC. So I'm talking as a politician. Opposition naturally will try, opposition all over the world, not just in Nigeria, will naturally try to paint government programs in black colors, in dark, dull colors. It's the job of opposition. So I hold nothing against the opposition, but it is also the responsibility of agencies, relevant agencies of government, to present the programs of government to the people in the correct perspective, not to allow opposition to capture the narrative. You cannot go to the market and start blaming them, because that's the job of opposition. You do something, it is good, they find a way to tell the people it is not good. It's normal. It's not a Nigerian thing. It's just normal. So I'm talking as a politician. So this is the motive in chief for bringing up this motion, and I thank Mr. Speaker Tajudeen Abbas for allowing me to present it. I thank my colleagues in the House for supporting it overwhelmingly, and subsequently I will enjoin whoever is the head of that agency now to take a cue from what we have from the spirit and the letter of that motion, and improve upon the activities of the agency. But in the motion, the House expressly, not I now, it has become property of the House. So in the motion, the House expressly even asked the federal government to increase funding to that agency. If you imagine in the 2024 budget, the total allocation to that agency is about 8.8 billion. So I'm wondering how that is going to go to 36 states and 774 local government. So the federal government needs to do its part to increase funding for that agency. Then the people working in that agency need to wake up and do their job and let people know what government is doing and present government programs and activities in the correct perspective. Thank you.